Greetings, beautiful friends. Happy Monday to you. I trust you had a lovely, nurturing weekend and are all ready to step into this potent, auspicious, amazing week ahead. This week, we have some really powerful, empowering, potent energies to really help us calibrate to the truth of who we really are. Here we are with our usual Monday check-in and our inner compass forecast for the week ahead. So last week, or just a few days ago, we had the Lionsgate energy. Lionsgate energy is very much about stepping into the power, the truth of who you really are. It's like a stepping through a threshold. Now, talking about stepping through a threshold, this is further magnified or made even more powerful by this week's lunar energy. Lunar/solar energy is the new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Leo. So with this is about us all collectively being really deeply, truly called upon to show up as we truly are. No more second guessing or doubting or stuffing down or dimming your gifts, your light, your authentic nature. With this being in the sign of Leo, and it's an event that hasn't happened for many, many years. I think it's 2019 since this kind of event has happened in the sign of Leo. When we come into eclipse type of window, and it is a window because it opens on the 12th. Did I say it was the 12th? It's the 12th. It opens with that solar eclipse and it stays open for a 2-week window, and then it'll close with the full moon and a lunar eclipse. So during this time, what is it that you have been wishing for or wanting or really feeling like, oh, wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice? Or, I can't ask for this, or I can't be this, or I can't shine my light because, and sometimes we do that because we judge ourselves based upon what other people think or what we think other people think. All of that has to leave now. This is time for you to feel your feet on the ground, to notice if there's any sense of trepidation or wobble, and release that and trust. Trust that you are in the right place at the right time. We all are. There's a mantra, and I may have mentioned this to you before on previous Inner Compass forecasts, but this one is very potent to use now. It's very in alignment with this idea of being your true self. The mantra is, I am who I am, and that is enough. I am who I am, and that is enough. The truth is, we are all, that's kind of the thread or the vibe of what our life purpose is. To really get in touch with who are you? Where are you? What are you? What's your gifts? What's your talents? And don't get into your head about this. Follow your heart's guidance. The Leo energy is really encouraging us to take that courageous step through this threshold. And to the degree that we can step through and own, this is how I roll. This is who I am. This is what I've shown up in this life for. These are the things that light me up. These are the things that give me joy. When you do that, you give people around you permission to do the same, but you also then find your true self through the other side of that doorway or that threshold. That's the prosperous, abundant, gifted, aligned, authentic realness of maybe what you've been second guessing or playing small or dimming your light. This is time for that to change. So collectively we get to do this, and doesn't that feel awesome? Put your hand on your heart with me just now and take a really deep breath. These are auspicious times. Not only are they auspicious times, but I signed up to be here for this. So did you. Everyone listening to this, everyone around you as souls, we all said, hey, I want to be there during those times, during these times. We all have something to offer, to contribute, to be, to share, to allow. So this is time to take bold action steps, and bold action steps will be rewarded. Even if you take a bold step and you think, oh, but I don't know what the next step is. This is time to come into trusting. If I make this step, the universe is going to meet me. The path is going to rise up and meet my foot as I step forward. That's what we're in right now. Now, if anything that I'm saying with any of these sessions, in fact, confuse you, discombobulate you, trigger you, and you need a wee bit more support or guidance, just put it in the comments below or message me directly. My passion here is to really help you get in touch with your own inner compass, with your own heart's desire, with your own flavor of receiving that guidance. So take a nice deep breath. Let's get into pulling some cards to see what wisdom wants to come through with all of this. So the first deck that I use is my Letting Go guidance system. So you can tell that if we're being guided to step boldly forward, there are going to be things that need to be let go of to kind of unshackle us, to maybe become more in alignment with the truth that we really are. So let's see, what or where can we be guided to look at letting things go and trusting more of who we are. Oh, this is an interesting one. This one hasn't come up for a wee while. Addiction. You know, we all have some form of addiction or another. Are you addicted to things all needing to be in a certain way before you take those action steps? Are you addicted to doing and forgetting that you need to get into right rhythm with your being? Are you addicted to things that maybe limit your capacity to seeing how auspicious you are? So just feel into that. This is not a big heavy thing. The letting go idea is to, sometimes it's just as simple as saying, oh, there's where I give my power away and I choose something different. It can be as simple as that. There are many different ways and modalities to help us let go in our right way. So just visit with that and see what comes up for you. So now we're going to move into what wisdom of the tarot wants to come up. Oh, this is an interesting one too. The Two of Swords. Oops. The Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords, that one says, feel into your heart. Your heart already knows. Your heart already knows all of the things that I'm telling you. The Two of Swords, the symbology of that one is that maybe, just maybe, we overthink. And overthinking tends to put a bit of a blindfold on us so that we can't actually really see. And what I mean when I say see, it doesn't necessarily mean see with your sight, but see the intelligence or the rightness or the right flow or the right vibe. So maybe it's time to surrender to the fact that you actually know more than maybe you even give yourself credit for. So feel into that. And again, let me know if you need some support or guidance to help unpack that and to help really get in touch with setting the intentions, because after all, this is a new moon. So as we step into this new empowered, authentic way of being, some people call this like the new life room. Life is going to be different when we step through and really do it with courage, with the Leo courage. So now, take another nice deep breath. Always come back to the breath. Nice deep breath, and even a nice deep breath and put your hand on your heart, because this is where your wisdom is. This is actually where your inner compass lives. It's right here at the heart. And now let's see what wisdom of healing with the angels wants to come to help us really make best use and really align with this new, oh gosh, this new energy. These are powerful cards. So the first one is support. Isn't that perfect? You know, I just said we're in the right place at the right time. We have support in the seen and unseen realms. So just maybe, if we are showing up in ways that we think we should because we need to fit in over here, or because we don't want to offend that person or offend this or upset that, maybe we just need to realize that maybe the people around you aren't your people. But maybe it's time to recognize that you've got more support in the unseen realms, and vice versa. This one, isn't that awesome? Here we are, stepping through that threshold. New beginnings, new ways of showing up, new ways of being who you truly are. No more playing small, no more second guessing. Take a step forward and talk to your guardian angel. Your guardian angel's always there. So that's why I'm saying is that this is a dance between what you see in front of you, what you're doing in the third dimensional reality, but there's the fifth dimensional reality is all around us. We need to lean more into that and trust it and allow it to guide us more than we potentially do. That's another one of my suggestions to you is my favorite question, one of my favorite questions. How does this make me feel about me? How does this make me feel about me? This choice, this direction, this environment, this project. How does this make me feel about me? And that actually can inform that choice. If it makes you feel wobbly or trepidatious or anxious or scared or wary, maybe it's not the right place. How does this make me feel about me? I can still feel a wee bit of a wobble, but there needs to be a sense of, yeah, I got this. This is the right. This is aligned. I don't see all the ways through this right now, but you can feel a sense of rightness. I trust that makes sense. All right, beautiful friends, I'm just about ready to send you off into this auspicious week ahead. But before I do, let me pull one of my Liberate Your Inner Truth cards, because this is potent stuff here. This is us really wanting to get in touch with and shine our light in our unique way. Oh gosh, that's perfect. This is, I am valuable. You are valuable. So stop telling yourself stories that says I'm not good enough or I'm less than or they're better than me. Those types of things. But let me read this out to you. I take care of myself because I am valuable. My life has more value than words could ever describe. I take each day in stride because what makes life exciting is the spontaneity of every day. Isn't that perfect? Like I said, if you need some more support or guidance, just let me know. I'm here for you. I wish you a superb week ahead and a superb experience with this pivotal, powerful eclipse doorway. Much love to you. Have a great week, and I'll be back again with you next week. Thank you for watching.